He kills methodically, and I believe would kill again, given the opportunity.
He's just the person that thinks he's right about everything he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
And proclaims it loudly and proudly.
One of those kind of people. Kind of like you.
You do that way more than I do.
We're both like him, I guess.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to dish up a little bit more of Hannibal. Season 2. What's going on? What happened in the first 2 episodes last week?
Oh, Will is messing around with Hannibal.
He is?
Trying to, convince him that...
He doesn't think it's him anymore?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though he's 100% sure that Hannibal set him up, and Hannibal's a serial killer, which he is.
Mm-hmm. What's Hannibal doing?
He's being Will. He's helping with cases. He's treating Will as his therapist.
But he's not really helping with cases. He's helping himself.
Right. He's identifying who the killer is so that he can kill them.
Yeah. And then eat them.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. And it's all going to accumulate with Jack confronting him, because that was the opening season.
That's right. That was the opening scene.
Yeah.
And Jack dying because of it, probably. We don't know for sure, but probably.
Well, what's next?
I don't know.
Should we jump in and take another bite?
For sure.
Let's do it.
But first, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us for Hannibal.
Yeah. Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, one with commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out.
We also have social media. So if you like it, join us.
Yeah. Also, we're starting a new channel. We've started a new channel.
Yeah.
For all of our TV content called You, Me, the TV, at You, Me, the TV on YouTube. We've been doing marathons of our old TV shows that we've watched in the past. And eventually, all of our new TV shows will be released over there. Yeah. So make sure you subscribe over there so you don't miss anything in the future.
That's right.
Right? Let's watch Hannibal.
Here we go.
You had no control of what you were doing, much less remember doing it.
I mean, if I was going to eat an ear, I'd probably chew it.
Right?
Yeah.
At least try. Or cut it in smaller bites.
Yeah, not just eat a whole
right? You don't want to just swallow a whole ear. That's not something a normal person does. Uh-oh. Going back in time here. Ooh.
Is Will picturing his own death?
That's weird.
He's just getting into the mind of the person who's going to kill him. I'm assuming he's getting dressed up for court.
Yes, not for a death sentence. That'd be way too fast.
Never saw them actually tie their ties. Did you?
They did the...
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a tie expert, but I'm pretty sure that's how you tie a tie.
Must not have been paying attention.
He was able to save Abigail Hobbs from her father, but he wasn't able to save her from himself. He killed her, and he ate her.
Do we have a body for Abigail yet?
The ear.
I mean, somebody can live without an ear.
Totally.
I mean, you tell me all the time I don't listen, so...
Yep.
I would argue the smartest person in this room.
Second smartest.
My instincts have not yet arrived at conviction.
Mine have. You have to believe something, as long as there is reason and evidence to believe. If you can't represent your own beliefs, represent the Bureau's.
Or just tell them your own idea of what's going on. I don't know.
He doesn't have an idea. That's the problem. He just doesn't feel like Will did it, but he has no other explanation.
Murders? Over 40 different pieces of forensic and physical evidence that tell us that Will Graham can think like a killer because he is one.
Hannibal's wearing a different tie than he put on in the first scene.
I don't believe that to be true.
Oh.
I had been warned by more than one person that if I pushed Will, I'd break him. I put those checks and balances in place, then ignored them. And here we are.
So Jack's to blame.
Well, at least he admits it's his fault.
Does Hannibal want Jack fired?
I don't know.
I mean, he was already playing a game with Jack with his other recruit, right?
If I take the moral high ground with you, I'll get you killed.
What?
I think I opened your mail.
Hannibal's messing with them? He doesn't want Will to be found guilty?
By setting...
Another ear? Abigail's other ear?
Unless they're going to say it was mailed to him by himself.
How could he have done that? He's been in custody for the last however long.
Well, sometimes things get lost in the post office.
Boy, don't we know.
The magic door is always attractive. Step through and leave all your burdens behind.
That suit is cool.
It's a very nice suit.
You're not sick. You don't have to go into the ground with her. When Bella's lost to you, the FBI could still be there.
You're telling me not to commit professional suicide?
Because you'll need your job after your wife dies. Oh.
Not to force an issue. For the short-term emotional satisfaction it can have.
Never do anything for short-term satisfaction.
That's what she said.
You're so inappropriate.
Such a gift has great significance.
A gift from who?
Will claim someone else committed the crimes he's accused of.
You said that person was you.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps he was half right.
So only one of the ears is yours?
How far would you go to help me?
It hadn't occurred to me to send you in here,
Sure it did.
but I'm grateful someone has.
Gratitude.
It was him, though, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not insane. Not anymore.
Just a little crazy. But not insane.
I mean, being accused of murders that you didn't commit could drive you a little crazy.
I mean, we're all a little crazy, right?
All right.
Not
Mr. Bates.
crazy, just like look, kooky crazy, you know?
Okay. Norman.
Not murderer crazy, Jesus.
He cares what happens to you.
It does, because he's you, Hannibal.
The prosecution calls Freddie Lowndes to the stand.
Oh, she's still alive? We haven't killed her yet?
Jeez.
She's the worst. I just hate her character.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I mean, look at her. She's the worst.
You don't like her hat?
That hat, those gloves. Blah.
She believed Will Graham wanted to kill her and cannibalize her like her father wanted to do.
She's so full of shit.
I blame Will Graham.
Is she acting as if she's supposed to be a horrible actor? Or is she just a horrible actor?
She's lying. And that's... You're supposed to be able to see that.
Well, it's very apparent. Just can't tell if it's intentional or not.
Times you've been sued for libel?
6.
Sorry?
6.
6.
Six
And how
times.
many times did you settle?
6.
6.
She's a fucking liar.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Not a credible witness. Cool, thanks. Get out of here.
Dr. Bloom, weren't you and the accused romantically involved?
Just that one time for a minute. They just made out.
Oh.
They didn't even have sex, right?
And Miss Vega will smell it on you like you stepped in young adult and tracked it into the courtroom. Were you and Will Graham involved romantically?
Technically, no. One kiss does not make romantic involvement.
I have no romantic feelings for Will Graham. I have a professional curiosity.
And you take care of his dogs. It's fine. It's no big deal.
We identified the knife that cut it off.
It's Will Graham's. The blade matches the cuts on Abigail Hobbs's ear and on this one.
It was presented in court as evidence, then it was sent to the courthouse evidence room, where it was checked out by the bailiff in Will's trial, Andrew Sykes, and it never went back.
So it's the
bailiff?
They're about to arrest the bailiff for the murders?
Oh, jeez.
Go.
Booby trap. He Kevin McAllistered this place.
Or Hannibal did.
Yeah.
What is the bailiff's motive?
The bailiff has got to be dead now, yeah?
I'm assuming...
There was no motive, as Hannibal just picked him, right? That's Hannibal saying, "It's not Will. You got the wrong guy." That would not be a good smell.
Impaled, mouth cut open, and burned, just like all three victims that Will's being accused of.
Will Graham's greatest hits.
Could we have been that wrong?
Yes. Yes.
What impact could this have on Will's trial?
Thrown out? Could it be thrown out because of that?
If he's got a good lawyer.
In the exact same manner, Will Graham allegedly mutilated his victims, ways that have not been made public.
Will Graham isn't saying he didn't kill those people.
Whatever Mr. Brower's strategy is, this will offer a new line of defense.
That's for Mr. Brower to tell me, Agent Crawford, not you.
Yeah, you should have been talking to the lawyer. What were you thinking, dude?
Well, neither of those are the lawyers. They're both...
Yeah, what were they doing?
He constructed a persona to hide his real nature from the world. He wears it so well, even Jack Crawford could not see past it.
But you did?
I have objectively examined him and the crimes of which he is accused.
Chilton's an idiot.
It's Chitlins.
Sorry, Chitlins. Zip it. He's just fishing in his mind.
He kills methodically, and I believe would kill again, given the opportunity.
He's just a person that thinks he's right about everything he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
And proclaims it loudly and proudly.
One of those kind of people. Kind of like you.
You do that way more than I do.
We're both like him, I guess.
Saving lives is just as arousing as ending them. He likes to play God.
I feel like he's just talking about himself.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a murderer.
Oh, this is new. Letting them in an office instead of his cage.
I shoot Mr. Sykes once. Collapsing lungs, tearing through his heart's aorta and pulmonary arteries. He will die believing we were friends.
Hannibal only has one friend, Will.
Exactly. Oh.
Which flows my poem.
And this blunt reproduction?
You knew that already.
I wanted to dispel your doubts once and for all.
My doubts about what?
Me.
Is Will saying that to throw Hannibal off? Or just because it is the same killer? It's Hannibal.
Maybe this acolyte is giving you your path to freedom. Even Jack is ready to believe Will. This killer wrote you a poem. Are you going to let his love go to waste?
Is it Hannibal?
It's got to be Hannibal because he has he's the only one with the information that's how all people were killed.
There's a killer on the loose, demonstrating all the hallmarks of Will Graham's alleged murders.
Hannibal do it differently to throw Will off of his scent?
Or is Will saying he thinks it's a different killer to throw Hannibal off his scent of being on Hannibal's scent?
No, it's different. Hannibal never killed anybody.
It was blunt. As in, Hannibal had to do it quickly, right? It wasn't as elaborate as the trap he set to frame Will. It's more of a, I gotta do this quickly because Will's on trial.
It almost seems like a convenience thing. Like, oh, it gets Will off the hook, and it might be one step further for Will to believe that it's not Hannibal that set him up.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
No, Will still thinks it's him. Oh, it's so creepy. I wish they would stop using that image.
A mind faced with the possibility of committing such deeds will find an alternative reality to believe in.
You don't blame him for that?
No. Will Graham is and will always be my friend. A bullet to the heart.
And in Will Graham's victims or alleged victims.
Keeps looking at Will.
Conclusions. There are clearly two different killers in two different cases.
Your Honor, there are sufficient similarities to consider this a defense.
Is nobody worried about the fact that the details of the killings were never released to the public, and yet this killer knows about the details, which means the killer is somebody within them, right? Like, nobody's concerned about that at this point? Like, any one of them could be the fucking killer.
I think it's Jack. Jack's the killer.
Yeah, definitely. Jack's the killer.
Is Hannibal feeling like he's failed because he didn't kill the bailiff well enough?
I don't know. No, Hannibal knew the way that he killed the bailiff was wrong. Like, he knew the actions he was taking didn't match his other kills. He's too smart to not.
Is that the judge?
Yeah.
So
Brain.
it appears that the judge was murdered in his chambers and then he was hauled.
In his heart.
Oh, interesting.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Gross.
I don't know how you wouldn't assume it's the same killer. It's like, it's obvious that the killer doesn't want Will to take credit for his kills, so he's creating a new MO to try and get Will off.
Everyone, at one point or another, has to leave somebody behind. You've got to cut him loose. Otherwise, the someone being left behind today or tomorrow is going to be you.
It's a horrible motto to live by. No man left behind.
I love that they just have the doors wide open for anybody to see.
They probably have the floor taped off.
Fucking elk again. I'm tired of seeing this thing.
At least it was the elk form and not the Hannibal with the elk head body. Mm. That's creepy looking. What did that dream mean?
What does he want?
He wants to know me. What do you want?
I want to save you.
She did it.
I don't think she's strong enough to whip up a man and slam him onto a rack of
I don't think she's got it
antlers.
in her. But she's got the motive. Ooh, interesting.
So is the killer Hannibal?
I don't know.
Or is it somebody else?
I don't know.
It's got to be Hannibal. Hannibal's the only one that's capable and smart enough to do these murders that are close to the case. Like the judge, the bailiff.
I mean, one would think that he's probably the only one that has access to the knowledge and the gusto to make it happen.
And intelligence to get away with, like, only have enough evidence
Yeah.
to show them the kill, right?
Yeah.
No video cameras.
I mean, I feel like it's got to be him, but it just is bizarre.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
I'm still trying to figure out if Will was saying it wasn't him to throw Hannibal off, or if maybe it is. I don't. It's got to be Hannibal.
Hannibal's an intelligent killer, so he would know that it by changing the MO just enough.
Well, he's also maybe he's trying to be like, Will thought it was me, so I don't want people to think Will's innocent and then think it's me. So if this second killer
does something different, yeah,
it's trying to point fingers away from him and Will at the same time.
That's what I said earlier. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So who's next?
I have no idea.
Will's lawyer?
I don't know. We should probably watch to figure it out, though.
Yeah. Any other thoughts of this episode?
Not for this one.
We didn't have any meals from Hannibal this episode.
Nope. Maybe next episode.
Even like a lunch sandwich.
Might be too obvious.
Yeah. Well, should we watch the next episode?
Yeah.
Let's watch some more Hannibal.
Here we go.
And in Will Graham's victims.
Mutilation?
There are clearly 2 different killers in 2 different cases.
Maybe the prosecuting attorney.
She doesn't seem like she's got it in her either.
No, this is the next victim.
Oh. Well, if I were her, I would be afraid.
Yeah.
Father taught you how to hunt? I'm going to teach you how to fish.
Same thing, isn't it?
One you catch, the other you shoot.
You can shoot a fish.
You can absolutely shoot a fish. He's so weird.
He's just fishing.
Vivid imagination.
Understood the muralist well enough not just to find his canvas, but well enough to convince him to be part of it.
Don't say Hannibal Lecter.
I'm saying Hannibal Lecter. Probably something that was overlooked. Something hidden.
Will's gonna get her killed.
Might.
You look out there. I'll look in here.
Find anything, you will?
He meant internally, not just in his cell.
Nope, still nothing.
Ooh, that's a hell of a hive. Oh, jeez. Heck of a place to build a hive. Ugh.
Did the bees kill him, or did somebody turn him into a beehive? It's got to be somebody turned him into a beehive. This is a murder mystery.
Well, I think he died. Somebody killed him there, and then the bees took over. How do you turn somebody into a beehive?
I'm sure it's possible.
Put nectar all over him?
What about Dr. Lecter?
Shouldn't you be my one and only psychiatrist, Dr. Chilton?
Ideally.
Well then, as to your... I am now under your exclusive care.
Oh, he's gonna love that.
Will is like, oh, I figured out how to manipulate Dr.
Play to his ego.
Never should have let Jack talk me into taking chemo.
Oh, I was saying, she was going to take chemo. Why was her hair falling out?
Vomiting my stomach lining. On a good day, I
need more Zofran.
You're considering ending your life.
Suicide seems like a valid solution to my problem.
How does that make you feel?
Alive.
Is Hannibal going to kill her?
Upon taking his own life, Socrates offered a rooster to the god of healing Asclepius to pay his debt.
What debt might that be?
To Socrates, death was not a defeat, but a cure.
What a deeply profound conversation.
He's like egging her on to do it in a way.
When the drone mates with the queen, its ejaculation is so explosive, it's audible to the human ear.
Damn.
From decomp, I'd estimate 2 weeks. Which makes sense with how much honey is being produced.
Do bees naturally hive in human carcasses like this?
No. The victim was purposely repurposed as a human apiary.
You called it.
Told ya.
Move the eyes and part of the brain to make room for the hive.
Interesting. Whoa. That's weird.
Have you found any evidence on the muralist's friend?
That's what I need your help with.
Oh, she's asking the wrong person.
Or she's
doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
I have an arrangement with Will. He's agreed to consult with me on cases if I keep investigating the murders he's accused of.
She's blowing it.
Will needs a champion now more than ever.
He has you, doesn't he?
Yeah, she's gonna die. It's gonna be Will's fault when Hannibal kills her.
I'm just relieved he's not saying the killer is you anymore.
At least not to me. Only by going deep beneath the skin will you understand the nature of this killer's pathology.
Is he gonna find the clue she's looking for? Randomly? But yeah, she should not be asking Hannibal for help.
No.
A certain level of unorthodoxy.
Does Hannibal Lecter possess those tools and skills?
Dr. Lecter has indicated to me that he is open to the unorthodox when it comes to treating patients.
I wonder how that subject came up.
Sign here.
Will. He's just going to convince Chilton that he's completely innocent with this truth serum.
Hopefully. Depends on if his subconscious truly thinks he did it or not, you know? It's too loud! Too loud, circus music. More? They gave him more?
I want you to draw a clock for me.
Is he remembering something that Dr. Lecter did to him?
He hypnotized him?
He just saw the clock he actually drew. Looked like a Picasso painting. Yeah.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. Please stop this. Good God. The music. Ugh.
You would only see a seizure response in a brain afflicted with photosensitive epilepsy.
Or afflicted by something just as damaging.
I must have that. God.
That would suggest a radically unorthodox form of therapy.
Yes, it would.
He wasn't really therapizing him.
No, no therapization happening. Therapization. Therapizing.
Is everything all right?
I can explain, shall we?
How much is he going to tell Hannibal?
What Will Graham suffers from may not be a single condition, but a continuum of illnesses, all with different neurological mechanisms. Some naturally occurring, others appear to have been induced.
Induced? Induced by who?
This idiot.
He's poking the wrong bear.
Yeah. What a fucking idiot.
Time loss, gaps in his memory. Almost strategically, it seems.
He's just asking to be killed.
A bold accusation, Frederick.
You are not the only psychiatrist accused of making a patient kill.
Hannibal's just going to have him over for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
May I?
Did you still get drug tested?
Oh, come on.
You can say it's secondhand from North.
I added a DNR.
Oh, you are harshing my buzz right now. Magnetic hyperthermia. It's looking promising as a...
Magnetic hypothermia?
And I don't want you to remember me. pleading with you to make the pain go away.
I'm gonna remember you as beautiful as you are right now.
Well, good.
Must be really good weed.
Behind where the eyeballs would usually be, just tiny punctures. Something long and sharp was pushed in his brain.
Unique.
I can't feel anything.
Good.
Oh, God.
Youch.
Ugh. I can never understand how lobotomy became
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mister, you're not supposed to stare at the sun. It'll hurt your eyes.
He can't see it.
Multiple holes on this guy. Over a dozen, both eye sockets. He's covered in bee stings like he got swarmed. Must be. There's a pattern.
Hey.
What? Hey.
He's still alive. God.
What'd you say?
The bee stings are hiding the needle marks.
Oh, needle mark. He was covering up a needle mark. He gave him something to sedate him a bit. To make him more compliant.
Stitches are hiding stitches.
Oh. What did he remove?
Only by going deep beneath the skin will you understand the nature of this killer's pathology.
What's gonna be in there?
Missing organs?
He took his kidney.
Yeah, he ate it.
He's had a mild seizure.
That doesn't seem to bother you.
I'm starting to remember that. The doctor, what's his name, was in the room.
Terrible thing. To have your identity taken from you.
So Will knows for sure now that he's Chesapeake Ripper?
Yes.
Dr. Lecter was a surgeon.
I know he was. I asked him to consult on James Gray's autopsy.
Why would you do that?
You idiot!
The Chesapeake Ripper kept surgical trophies. If Hannibal's the Ripper, what's he doing with his trophies?
No. Eating them with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
He's eating them.
And Will's just like, oh.
Oh God, I ate his food.
He fed me human. Honey.
Have you found them?
Yes, we have. Mr. Holleran is deceased, and Mr. Rote might as well be.
It's a unique reaction, huh?
To die in a meadow. A head full of bees. Have you tried the honey?
No.
I couldn't bring myself to either. It seemed too morbid.
She's just admitting?
I quieted his mind so that he could die in peace.
It's mercy.
I protected them. I protected these people.
By making them brain dead.
And that's beautiful.
It's one way to see it, I guess.
She's so good at playing psycho.
Oh boy.
She's from Pulp Fiction. The girl that robs the diner with her husband.
That death is not a defeat, but a cure.
Accepting death.
My morphine. Every bit of it.
Oh boy.
Oh, no. Another dead patient for Hannibal Lecter. How's Jack going to react to that? Or is...
I hope he doesn't try to take any of her body parts.
I don't know if Hannibal would want to eat from a cancerous body.
No, you're right. Diseased, probably not.
Oh god, what is this coin flip deciding?
I don't know. Oh god. Oh, it's naloxone. He's gonna bring her out of it. Oh, she's gonna be pissed.
So he flipped the coin to decide if she would...
If he saves her or not.
Oh boy.
Some emergency with his wife. Dr. Lecter called from the hospital, asked him to come down.
Is Mrs. Crawford okay?
I don't know, he didn't say.
Oh.
Hi, baby.
I was kind of thinking it was a beautiful thing that he allowed her to...
OD herself on morphine?
Well, I mean, not when you say it like that, but to pass peacefully in her own control. But when you say it like that, it doesn't sound so good.
Get out.
She was happy to see Jack, not happy to see Hannibal. And Jack's like torn because he's like, thanks Hannibal for saving my wife. But he also pissed her off.
Oh god, what's she doing in Hannibal's house? Oh no, he is for sure gonna kill her. She's like one of my favorite characters too.
I don't even know her name.
It doesn't matter.
Do you know her name?
Like Natalie or something? I don't know. I have no idea.
Is this his hidden fridge?
No, this is just his regular fridge.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, you do not have
Oh, she hears it dripping. Oh
his
no.
wine cellar.
Oh, she's gonna die in this episode.
You had everything you needed with that kidney?
Liver? Something. Some sort of organ.
What does he have down here?
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh no, I liked her. Damn it. I'm trying to figure out her name.
Yeah.
I don't know. She has been one of my favorites though too.
Yeah, she's always been good. Beverly Katz.
Beverly?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that.
I
Do they
don't
not
feel-
use each other's names? I don't
think
feel like
she
I know
covers-
any of those
The forensic guys?
doctors. Yeah, I don't think I know any of their names.
I think if this mentioned Beverly before, but it's always in passing. It's hard to. It's
I was
not like
thinking
at her. It's so you
Natalie or
don't identify
something.
her. But yeah, she's dead. What did she see?
Body
I'm thinking it was Abigail.
could be.
Right? Because
He's just slowly consuming her.
he sent the other ear.
It doesn't seem like he would hold on to the carcasses. Like I feel like it seems like a guy that would process his meat.
He's also had that recruit's arm, right? That whole time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He does
She
keep
might be down
weird
there
shit.
too.
Oh god. We're never gonna know.
I think we'll eventually know by the end of the season.
Dang.
At some point, at least, maybe. But yeah, she's definitely dead. And it's kind of her fault for
cluing him in. Yeah,
and
that she was sniffing around.
Going to his house.
Will's fault for
should have waited until you knew he was out of the state.
Right. Not just at the hospital.
Ugh. Man.
Yikes.
And Will's going to be like, well.
Poor Beverly.
I sent her to her death by pointing her towards Hannibal.
Yeah, and then he's going to get all weird again. Ugh, because he's always so weird.
You okay?
That's going to be the Will face.
When he finds out
he always
Beverly.
breathes heavy and makes a weird face. Ugh.
Yeah.
Whenever something goes weird.
Well, we had 2 very different episodes tonight. We had the court murders, which they had to have been Hannibal.
I think so.
I was hoping they would
go
back to that.
Just jump right over that one.
That could have taken place after this episode too, other than the fact that Beverly was there.
Honestly, it felt. Oh, yeah. I guess maybe that's why it didn't. But it felt like this episode was a continuation of
the first
episode. The first 2. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was going after the Stitch guy.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah. Oh boy. And then the Beehive lady. She's super crazy.
That was weird.
Amanda Plummer.
Interesting. In a creepy ass way.
Crazy hippie bee lady.
Trying to show people mercy.
Acupuncturist. Make the
the
pain go
unique
away.
Fucking way. Making the pain go away without technically killing them, so she's not technically murdering.
So that first guy died of starvation out in the meadow, you think? And
Yeah.
was like, ugh.
Yeah,
and then that other guy, if they wouldn't have found him in the park, would have died eventually, but he's pretty much a walking corpse.
But pain-free. Pain-free from the arthritis. Well, he had it. He just couldn't feel it. Or he could feel it, but it just didn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That was weird.
So I'm trying to think of the logistics of her down in the cellar. So she was going deeper. Hannibal had just walked down.
Just walked down the stairs of the cellar.
Okay.
That imagery. Oof. Him standing behind the plastic.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
You found me. She should have just taken that kidney and ran. But she probably still would have been caught.
Probably.
Timeline, he had to have been close.
Mm-hmm.
It's never a good idea.
He was like parking in his garage.
Yeah. If Will tells you he thinks he's the Chesapeake Ripper, and you think, okay, well, I'll just go investigate his house to be sure.
He was at the hospital, so she thought she was in the clear.
Oh, just so dumb.
Yeah, not ideal.
Try to get your evidence safely.
Yeah.
More intelligently. Ugh. So what of her is he going to eat?
All of it. She was young and healthy.
Yeah.
He's going to consume every bit of her.
Oh, boy. Or does Hannibal show her off?
Or like does rub it in Will's face or something?
Does she go missing or does he present her?
It could go either way, yeah. Either he presents her some sort of way to let Will know that...
Maybe it will be like the other murders.
Could be.
The court case
or
murders.
She just goes missing and Will just assumes.
Yeah. Like, where's Beverly?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's going to present her somehow.
I don't know. You never know with Hannibal. He keeps it exciting.
Different every time.
Yeah.
Unless he's doing one of his dozens of MOs he probably has.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Highly intelligent.
Any other thoughts after these 2 episodes?
Not really. Did you see Beverly coming?
Yeah. Did you see Beverly's death?
As soon as she showed him, as soon as she showed Hannibal,
I suspected as soon as Will brought her in on the notion that Hannibal's
not
the
going to
killer,
end well for her.
Oh, God, Will's going to get her killed.
Yeah, not going to end well for her.
Were you expecting Beverly's death?
Exactly.
What other comments should they have?
That's not probably good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out for Hannibal. Come back next week for 2 more episodes.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full with commentary, access to polls, how we watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.